Welcome to the Auto Create Zone. Hopefully we can make some of your things in your life easier. Today we're going to be using Whisper. Whisper is fairly easy to install. However, there's a couple of prerequisites, but we're going to install it in Linux, and I do believe it can be done in Windows as well. Don't quote me on that. Now, Whisper is OpenAI. Simple as that. Now, how you do that is relatively simple. We'll use a cut and paste here. We use pip to install it. We won't do that because we already have. Right, use pip, and then you have to also use mpeg. Once again, it's already completely installed in our system, so we won't do that. Now we can run this whole thing from the command line. And so let's see if we can find out where we are with that. We have it text file someplace. Okay, it's relatively simple. Now, running this the first time, what's going to happen is that it'll take longer because it has to actually download whatever model you're using. We're using the small model, and we're just going to output it as text files. And we're in the same directory, so this will all just work. So we just do that, and it starts working. And it's not too bad for speed. So we just let it work a little bit longer. This video that we're feeding it is only about 1 minute and 20 seconds at the max. Okay, so there you go. And now we have our file. This is what we asked for it to create, and we have all our information. Simple as that. However, figuring out how to do this for everything every single time, you don't want to do that. What you want to be able to do is just feed it the files you need, get your output. That's all you want. So we're going to build that. Okay, well, let's get started. There's a lot of ways to start. I run internal servers, so I'm going to use PHP. And we can get some ideas from the AI people. Right? So what we want to do is we'll ask it a basic question. We want it to create some code so that we can actually run it. And it wants to do stupid things. This actually won't work because it wants to do an auto load. But you can start playing with the code and doing everything along those lines. We're not going to use that code. We're going to use the code we've already written, which is this, because there's a bunch of things that you have to have. The Whisper path is very important because you're going to be running it as an executed function. Your upload directories, everything else has to be there. All right, now we also have to have the right permissions set. So we have to set permissions and make sure these are correct for our background server. Now, servers, you can run them under Windows. You can run them under Linux, Mac, maybe, not sure. Alright, let me just kick the password in. And what that did is actually set it up so that the web server can actually access, change, delete files, do whatever it needs to do, but I still maintain my ownership on that. Now we have this thing, and we'll go through it a little bit. Now you can see it's not a very long program. This is 68 lines. It uses a very simple form. It has some error control, not much. And other than that, it just actually works. So what we do is this runs on our server. Now where that actually is located is under the file system, under var, www, html, and for us it's make text. So here's our basic stuff we have in there, and then we look for our thing here. Now once again, like I said, this is really rudimentary. Okay, so we got to basically upload a file. And where do we do with that? Okay, so we pick this file. This one is only a little over a minute long, so it'll make everything that much quicker. And then we just process it. Nothing overly complicated. That doesn't take too long, and it's complete. Once again, there's nothing really fancy about any of this. And then we just save the file. Then we open stuff up. There's all the stuff that was in there. Now, once again, to reiterate, this is a very simple program. Now we have to add some Ajax to it to make it better, more user-friendly, things along those lines. But it gives you the basic concept and idea that you can actually do things on the command line, or you can actually write a little program and do it, make life so much easier. Now, Whisper comes from OpenAI, openai.com. They're the same people that brought you ChatGPT. This is important to understand. Whisper is free to use. Absolutely no conditions on it. You just download it, use it to your heart's content. Everything is good. OpenAI for ChatGPT, well, they sometimes like to charge you about $20 a month for it. However, you can use the free version as often as you want as well. Apparently, it's just not as inclusive. Now, thanks for watching. If you found any of this interesting, please like, subscribe, and then we'll make more. Pretty simple. Okay, have yourself a great day.
I would like to thank you for watching the video to the end. To encourage us to make more videos, please like, subscribe, comment, as well as share. Check out this other video if you haven't already.